Hi, in this video I will show you how you can create the assembly tags like as tags for walls, roof, floor, those kind of assemblies, and it will kind of look like and create a legend page where all the assemblies with the description of the different layers will be mentioned. So it could be like that, where you could see the walls, the preview of the walls and the floors, or it could be like that, just only the tags with the name like W1, W2, and the all the layers of components on those assemblies. So it could be either like that or it could be like that. So I will show you how you can create that. So first of all, what you have to do is you need to open your section view. We can tag our assemblies both in the floor plans and section views, or either floor plan, either section views. Mm, so it depends on the requirements of your school or your office, whatever they ask for. So here I'll just show you how you can tag that in the section views. You can also tag them in the floor plan views, all the walls and the doors and windows, but too many tags sometimes create lots of the drawings a little bit busy. So I will just show you over here in the section view. Now open one of the section views, and then I will go to annotate here and then tag by category. So when you click on that, then you will see that with your mouse a tag will come, and because I already named those, that's why it's showing W1 and F1, but in your case it will come with a question mark. And then so what you have to do is click on that question mark and then type what wall is that. So if it is W1, then write it W1. This could, yes, okay. So now it will look like that, W1. Same goes for your floors. So if I go again, go to a view, sorry, go to annotate and tag by category, and then you bring your mouse will tag by category, and you will see those tags comes with your mouse, like sometimes here, sometimes there. But I already inserted one at the all the different walls here. Then because it's just all kind of tags, so it not only tags the walls but also the same tags will find out, because there is a wall here, so that's why it is showing the walls. But it will be my F1. I have F1 over there, so the floor that could be F2, right? And then if you want to move that, you can move this way with your that move tool, or if you want to change that, you can by grabbing that circle, you can change the location or position of your tags. So that's how it looks like. And you give a name, so that once you give the name or the number of your assembly, then the next time if it finds your mouse finds the same kind of same assemblies, so it will automatically name that according to however you did that first time. Like, so W1, all the W, same type of wall, it will automatically, like once you bring your mouse, it will automatically tag with that same name or same number. So that's how we do all the tagging things. And if you want to edit your tag, say for example like the shape of this oval shape, or any other parameters, you can select that and then go to edit family, and there you have to do that and change. Maybe these are all like now separate segment of lines. You can delete them and draw a box if you want just a box, or so other kind of, like, I'm not going into details of how to edit, but that's how you can edit the things. Now I'm just closing that off. There's another thing, if you when you select, if you don't want that the leader, so here in the properties you can uncheck the box, so it will not show that. Now then, orientation is the horizontal. There are different options like vertical model, so you could choose that. Now is angle 0 degree, how the leader is attached is with the end free, or you could do free end. If you could do free end, then you could see that you can move that wherever you want. So that's how you can do those small kind of edits in for your tags. So that's basically all the assembly tags. Now, how you can create the a view like that, a view like that. So for that, we have to do is we will create a legend. And to do that, we'll go to view. Under view, there is a legend. And so you go legend and click on legend. So it will ask you what is the legend you want to create. So I will give the name is assembly legend, and then okay. So that's the my open page now. I can now type all those names, like here I have, so all those layers, and I can also bring that. So how I can bring that is, once I have that open document, I have to go to the families and in the project browser. And then when you go to the families, find out the assembly. Say for example, now I will bring the walls, so I will go all the way down to go to the walls. And under the walls, there are all the basic walls. Now find out which are the walls that you give, like what is your W1. So if that is your W1, you just select that and drag it over here. It will come with your mouse. Now I can insert that over here. So it will not show the insulation and the membranes, because those are the things that we add with the detail elements or detail lines. It's not the part of the assembly, actual 3D assembly. So that's why it's not showing. Now, if you select, now it shows me a plan view. If you go to the properties now, you could see that it shows there are options: view direction, floor plan, or section. You can pick the section, so it will now be vertical. You cannot rotate that. So the way how you can rotate that is to come to the properties and change the direction. So now is the section view. And you could see the second thing in the properties is the host length, 3 feet. So it's showing a 3 foot length. You can increase or decrease and put your value. And now detail level is from view. So whatever the actual detail value is there, it's showing that. So that's basically how the wall is. Now, if you want to make it a little bit nicer and realistic, you can go to annotate and insert your the insulation inside it. You can insert the membranes, and to do that, go to again like the detail line, and from your line style find out which one you want, like maybe a dash to show the membrane, a membrane. If you see that that membrane is not good, then you can pick another one. You can change the scale of that, but that's how you can make the wall a little bit nicer and realistic, and like that kind of look. You could also make it like that, where you can change just the color and the line weights, like different line style, then it will look like that. And then the next thing is, so here your legend view scale is half scale. You can change that once you bring that in the sheet. You can change there also. But now here, if I go to now, to write here, I have to go to the annotate, and there is a text. So once you click on text, there are the text, and go to properties, you will see there are different sizes of text. Now I have 1/16. It could be 1/8, 1/4. If I choose 1/4 and then type here, it is really big, right? Wall assemblies. So that's my heading, and then I can also make it bold, underline, like that. If you see that, oh, that's too big, then you can, yes, then you can change the size of your text maybe 1/8, so then it will change. And then if you want to, again, if you want the leader to point out the layers, you could type like that. Again, it has to be my text. I need to choose a little bit smaller text. So if you want with the leader, you can type with the leader. You don't have to. Then you just pick normal text and write down here wherever you're like a half inch gypsum board. So you can start with, and then right like that you can keep on writing. You can either start from the exterior from the interior. It's better to start from the exterior and then interior, but make sure that you keep the order. So we usually do that, like you can start doing from the exterior, right? Whatever exterior, like your stucco and then sheathing and like air barrier and the sheathing, so like that. So that's how you will write, and then it will kind of like, I have another one made like, let's say for example is like for the floor also. The same way you categorize again, like here, floor assemblies, and then you bring the floor from your family, from the project browser. And those things like those joists are, those are just detail element. You can find the joist under the detail element to show how your was the size of your floor and the joist. And you can, to do that, you have to go to your floor there and then find out which one, maybe like that one you used, so you can bring that, so it'll be like that, right? And then you can bring your, so you need to bring those joists or other stuffs, you have to go to the detail items, and from the detail items go to the dimensional number, or it's not dimensional number for, sorry, it'll be like your I joist. So bring that 11/7/8 I joist, and then you can bring an insert. And if you want to show insulation, you can show the insulation this way, right? So that's how you will make your legend. And now in on your sheet, you go to your sheet, create. So what I did, like I duplicated an empty sheet and named it. Make sure that you put a correct number and name, and then you just go to your legend. How you bring all the other drawings, you just go there and drag your legend. So here you could see that maybe it is okay, maybe text you need to increase. So then you go to your actual assembly legend, and here you can change the text size. If you see that I need to make it a little bit larger, and then in the my sheet it looks a little bit better. If you change the scale of that, like half inch, it changes the overall size here. So you can also change the scale and make it fit on your page depending on like how many assemblies you have. So better, I would suggest to keep it the half inch for now. But if you see that you have just couple of like a couple of assemblies, 3 4 different types, not too many, then you could also go for 1:1 scale. And that's how you can create a legend assemblies legend page like that, either that way or this way. Okay, thank you.